What's up, everybody? I hope everyone's staying safe. It is ridiculously hot. Unbelievable. Never been this hot in my whole life. But like I said, we're fortunate to get, central whole house AC a couple years ago. So, when we're home, it's not too bad. It's just, we're just all stuck home. But, that's the least of our worries at this point. I'm just out picking everybody up right now. Got to bring them all back home to the house so we can just stay cool and play stuff inside. Probably end up playing some Smash Bros. But man, this heat, it's just, so what I think about, I think I've been in hotter weather, like when I travel elsewhere, but when I've lived in the Pacific Northwest my entire life, and this is obviously record breaking. It's so it's crazy when it happens here, as opposed to I go to Vegas, I go to Arizona, I go to Mexico, whatever. You expect hot temperatures in the summer, you're closer to the equator, blah blah blah, whatever. But here in Western Washington, like, what? This is crazy. And so then it gets me to thinking a little bit about like how fragile life kind of is, right? And how we just happen to luck out. Okay, that's a stop there car. Oh my goodness, I tell you what, these people, they don't know how to drive. How fragile our life is, that we're stuck on this rock, almost a perfect amount away from the sun. Plus, obviously when we're in orbit, we get closer, we get further, seasons and how everything works, the tilt of the axis. But if we were an extra 100,000 miles closer or 100,000 miles further away, where our planet isn't habitable. And then it gets you to thinking, like, what if, I know this isn't the scientific term, but what if the sun like one day just like farted or whatever, had like a big gas explosion, during like one of these events, and it just like made the temperature like, for like a week an extra 20 degrees or something. It's just like, I bet there's a non-significant amount of people that end up with heat-related injuries or death today, because people are just not prepared. And that's not the people's fault, It's kind of crazy how this can kind of come out of nowhere. I know there's weather forecasts and whatnot, but I don't know. It's a lot to think about, and it's kind of what I think about when this type of weather happens. It's just so hot and you can't get anything done. You want to go outside, you want to play in the pool, you want to play with your dogs. I let my dogs go out to go pee for about 2 minutes. That's it. I said, get back in here. It's too hot. And it's just crazy. It's crazy how kind of fragile life is, that if it were, on average 30, 40 degrees hotter everywhere in the world, we wouldn't exist. And these events, so what, the last record here in Seattle was 103 degrees in 2009. And then here we have yesterday, 106 it got to, and then today, I believe 110, and it's only 4 o'clock. It's only going to get worse. So, these events seem to be happening, more often. They seem to be getting hotter more often. And so you wonder, in like 10 years, what's it going to be like in 10 years? How often are we going to be having heat waves? Or, are we going to have to migrate up north to Alaska or something to stay cool? I don't know. These are, when you're going through your day-to-day life, these aren't really things you think about until you have a 110 degree temperature day in an area that barely gets above 90, and you start, it's like, holy smokes, what is going on? So anyways, just stay safe out there, guys. Lots of water. Try to stay in the shade. Try to stay inside. Stay cool. Even in the car, I'm blasting the AC right now, and like I can feel it, and I'm not too hot, but I'm still sweating. Like, I'm sweating with the AC on because it is just so hot. It's hot to touch the steering wheel. So, all right, that's all I had for today. Just stay safe, stay hydrated, and you know, hoping by tomorrow and the next day the temperature drops, and we can kind of start getting outside and doing some things again. I was on like last week, I was running every day. It felt great. I was outside, I'd do my workout, go for a run. I can't even stand, let alone run outside for 2 minutes before, you know, I just want to explode. So, all right, I'm done. That's it. Stay safe, have fun. We'll talk later. Peace out.